Be curious. Question everything. Have you heard the saying, curiosity killed the cat? I'm sure you have, but in the case you haven't, let me mansplain for a second. Cats enjoy hunting small vermin, and this hunt takes them into small places they may not be able to get out of. Cats do not understand that doors or structures can be closed behind them, possibly entrapping them. This saying refers to the cat's curiosity, seeking a question and hunting for an answer. Where the cat being killed is the cat finding the answer and possibly not liking it. As there may be a certain truth to this expression, we as humans should never not be curious. Remaining comfortable and not seeking more than we know will only hurt us. Now, it is not to say it will always be in our benefit to be curious, but we should take it as a warning to be cautious at times and understand what you might be getting yourself into. Take calculated risks. If curiosity can cause a fast death, then a lack of curiosity will cause a long, slow, painful death. What do you prefer? Being comfortable and never actualizing your potential, or embracing change and realizing your true capabilities? Curiosity killed the cat, and satisfaction brought it back. That's the second part of the expression. Satisfaction lies in the questioner's discovery of the answer. Being brought back to life is the questioner subsequently building upon their newfound knowledge, even if they may not be particularly enthusiastic about it. However, the implication is that the questioner will be happier if they find things out, despite the warnings. In a way, this expression is a clever way to sum up the scientific process. Asking questions and seeking for answers is the basis of science. It's the basis of life. It's how we grow and discover new things. Think back to middle school to when you learned about a famous man named Darwin and his theories of evolution. Although I don't agree with everything Darwin says, Darwin's theory of evolution as a whole highlights the importance of adaptation to changing circumstances. I hate that I had to bring middle school biology into this, but this connection, for the most part, remains true. Those who venture into the unknown and satisfy the curiosity are the ones who learn valuable lessons, adapt to their environment, and ultimately thrive. But all of this must start with a question. Ignore the people who say stop asking questions. In the right context, of course. Say you're attending a somber funeral service and the speaker is sharing heartfelt memories and condolences with the grieving family in their eulogy. How would it be if you start asking questions about the deceased or their life story? It would definitely not pan out well. It's all about context. However, the wrong questions are the questions that you don't ask, in the right context, of course. A better example of a good time to ask questions is when I was younger in primary school. As a child, I often refrained from asking questions in class because I worried my questions may not be good enough or a waste of time to others, and me not asking questions only hurt me. It caused me to miss out on valuable learning opportunities. For me, as a nervous, anxious little kid, even moments of asking questions felt like the hardest thing in the world. But I started realizing that we live on a tiny rock floating in the middle of space. I started asking questions, and to no surprise, my grades started improving. Remember, always ask questions. Here's a fact. 4 out of 6 people who smoke a pack of cigarettes every week will die by the age of 40. I just made up this statement right now, but it sounds entirely plausible, and if I said this to you with the utmost confidence, you would believe me. With so many forms of content and avenues of information with social media, it is so easy to get caught up in misinformation and misguidance. Fake news, fake stories, fake people, AI, government conspiracies, pigeons created as government drones. It's so easy to get stuck in the cesspool of what is true and what is not. The biggest pitfall is when we take something for face value and without a thought, we fully believe what we just heard. When I was 5 years old, my sister somehow convinced me that ketchup was blood. And I never thought to prove that theory wrong and actually try the ketchup for myself. For the longest time, I thought ketchup was blood, and I finally built the courage to try it, and that was the moment my whole world fell apart. Our brain has a very weird and powerful way of working, and if we truly believe, our reality shifts to accommodate that change. This fact can be applied to any area in our lives, not just ketchup. Let's start using our brains and always start with a question. Even question what I'm saying in this video. Ask yourself, why do I need to ask questions? Right there, you just asked yourself a question. Now I could be entirely wrong or entirely right, but that is up to you to decide for yourself. Whether you agree with me or not is entirely up to you. But that is the magic of it all. We, as humans, have free will and we have the capacity to make choices and decisions independently. So with that, be curious and question everything. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Even question yourself here. Should I like, comment, and subscribe?